We are taking this project from you. From now, Mr. XYZ will be handling this account. Or I am rating you at a 2 out of 5. Ouch, ouch. I am thinking back to earlier this year when I received this type of feedback from my bosses. Oh my God, my walls went up. Instead of listening, I was running this feedback loop situation in my head, looking for reasons why this type of feedback was not accurate. Of course, I have to explain. I thought I do care about the type of work I do. I do care about the quality of work I produce. So, of course, I have a natural inclination to defend myself against negative feedback. Nope, this is not right. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Mindset Reset, a place where I make videos on how to reframe daily life situations. In this video, I am about to highlight ways in which we can be open to receiving feedback. Guys, before now, it has been very challenging. But guess what? Feedback is everywhere. It is going to come from your boss, from your colleagues, from your friends, even from people who don't know you. But let's backtrack a bit. Wait a second. I don't remember being taught on how to process feedback, formally or informally. All I can remember is someone asking me, why did you twist your face when something went bad? Or why are you smiling when you heard something, right? Guys, feedback is tough. It is challenging. Why? It challenges our self-perception. So this is why it is critical to learn how to receive it, because it's going on every single day. On a personal level, for me, I want to have this tool in my toolbox because it will open me up to growth. I want to be a better version of myself, and getting feedback is one sure path to getting there. Moreover, on top of that, I am a parent and I want my little girls to grow up and interact with feedback in a positive way. I want them to use feedback in a way that will build them rather than break them. So I am determined to be a role model for them when feedback is concerned. So how do we open up ourselves? How do we receive feedback? Number one, prepare. Prepare yourself. If you are like me, who is working for someone, guess what? You have to assess your work. Before you even get to the bigger assessment, assess your work. How do I do this? I find out what areas I am currently doing correctly. What are the areas that I don't need help? What are the areas that I still need to put more focus? What are the areas that I flat out fail at? These are the areas that you keep in your radar, so you are not surprised. You are not surprised when that meeting comes, and you have to be as honest as possible with yourself, because when you do this, you will reduce the surprise effect. When you receive feedback, you will not be surprised. Number two, mindset reframe. You want to take your game to a whole new level? You want to take your project to a whole new level? You want to be proud of your performance? Guess what? How possible is this if you don't stay learning? So if you reframe feedback as a learning experience, not a death experience, not a criticism experience like me, you will be able to come to a place of rest. Before now, feedback was a place where I thought I was a bum on the street. But now, at 40, if you tell me I'm a bum on the street, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, where do I need to learn some more? See? It's different. When you look at feedback with the mindset reframe of a learning experience, you grow. You have the ability to add this layer of meaning onto the process. And what meaning are we giving to it? A learning process. You come out of that feedback meeting with clear, actionable points when you frame it as a learning experience. Number 3, use neutrality. This is very hard. In practice, what does this mean? It means you step into a feedback session, neither enthusiastically agreeing to the feedback or rejecting it. Guess what? You stay neutral. And when you stay neutral, this allows you to become a better listener. Unlike my previous example, when I got in there, I wasn't listening. I was running a feedback loop. I wasn't trying to hear what the other person was saying. I was running a feedback loop so as to prepare my response. But you do not have to respond. If you have questions, you can ask them later. Try to be in a neutral position. Also, remember that processing feedback is about metabolizing it. This demands time. It demands a week or more where you are out of judgment and emotions so you can see it for what it is. So, how are we going to receive feedbacks like pros? Number 1, prepare yourself by self-evaluating your performance. How are you doing? By your standards, you avoid the surprise effect. Number 2, reframe how you see feedback. It is a learning process. You can bring upon this meaning, not a session to murder your character, not a session for assassination, not a session to tell you how terrible you are. It is not a bitter process, but a learning process. And number 3, use neutrality. Be neutral. Separate your personal identity from your work. So receiving feedback will not feel like a personal attack. This is work that I do. Yes, I like to do it nice and clean, but it is not all about me. When you separate yourself, you react better, you listen better, you give a good, positive reaction going forward. Guys, if you resonate with this content, like, share, subscribe, and come check out Mindset Reset channel. I will see you in the next video. Ciao. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your subscription. Mwah.